Hello, this is Adrienne, and man, this is going to be one of those conversations that I'm not sure I should have, but something inside of me is telling me to have this conversation. So I've been online for some time now, like some years. I've been working on astrology, a look inside, at least since 2015, 16. I know my YouTube started around 2017 or 2018. I also had other things that I had online because to me, I always thought of the internet as just fun. I just thought it was just a fun way to do things to keep myself busy in my retirement. I had a disability and I just wanted to do things online. I always was an astrologer, so it just seemed natural to do that. I had no idea that the spiritual business, the astrology, all of that would be something that would have some validity in places like YouTube. I just thought, hey, this is what I love. I'm going to talk about what I love. I could talk about it all day. So I started doing that. I opened my website and I started doing other things. I got distracted. I learned later that I have ADHD. And because I have ADHD, I got lost. I got lost in what I was doing. I got lost in all the different opportunities. It was just a whole bunch of nonsense for years, at least since 2020. So here it is, 2025, and I'm losing everything. Well, I lost everything. Pretty much everything is gone. I mean, I still have some things, but I just went and I saw where my phone bill is not paid. I'm hoping to get money to pay that, but it's not. My website is down because it's not paid. I had a situation happen where I was being billed after I canceled something. I didn't have enough money. I have not been making sales. So this is because of where we are as a nation, of course. And most people think of things like astrology and tarot readings as, they're more bonus or luxury items. It's not something that's a necessity. Most people are dealing with the necessities right now. I have had one reading, and I'm really grateful for that. And a couple of other people say they're going to get theirs. But it's a different world now, right? It's not something where you get luxury items as quickly as you did before. You're more concerned with things like your rent and eggs and gas prices and survival. And I've been experiencing, I guess, the fallout of that. As I watch everything fall apart, I am just grateful that I was able to pay my rent because that was a struggle. I had to get help to do that, and I did, but I paid it. My rent is $1,500 and some a month. And if I don't pay that, then of course that means I have nothing, really nothing. So at least I have something, which is a roof over my head. My daughter told me she paid my cable bill, so I still have my internet and cable. And my actual phone. My business phone might be out, but my actual phone, since a lot of things are verified through this phone, I need to get that phone back on ASAP. The good thing is that it's, something I can do through PayPal and not so much with my bank account because that's all in chaos at this moment. So that's a good thing. Now, why did I bring all this up? Why am I talking about this? Because I don't want to put anything negative into the universe. I'm just talking about facts. This is what's been going on. I brought this up because I've been going through having Saturn in Pisces. Saturn in Pisces has been painful. It's, I can't, I'm trying not to cry, but I can't explain it. It's been the hardest year or 2 years that I can recall. I've made no money. I mean, really. And all my endeavors, all the stuff I do, all the thousands of everything. It's like every funnel fell apart. Every dime I had was lost or had to go for survival. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. I've always had either a job or money. But because I'm in my retirement, I don't have a job. I survive off of what I can make online or I just don't get anything. My daughter helps me. It's a strange world I live in. But Saturn in the second house has pretty much broken me. It's been hard. I'm not excited about Saturn going into Aries because I've got 10 degrees of Aries in my second house as well. So, nothing changes for the next 10 degrees of Aries. And that's even more frustrating because Neptune is in Aries. So on top of having Saturn there, restricting the money, opposing any wealth or money of people sending me money. Now there's confusion. And I guess Neptune's been in the second house, and that's partly why there was confusion. But I'm praying that I always thought Neptune was also inspiration, and it did make me very spiritual. Everything I've done while Neptune has been going through the second house has been all spiritual, right? My astrology business, everything I've done has been spiritual, but it was not beneficial to me. And I don't know how to put it into words. I am not going to stop being a spiritual person. I am, but I'm still in shock that I was not successful in anything that I've tried over the last few years. There are some spiritual people who are making thousands of dollars. There are some who are becoming millionaires. It's just not obviously part of my road at this time. And maybe I'll be surprised and something will happen and I'll make a decent income at the end of this all, but I don't see it now. And I tell you, staying in this field, continuing to provide spiritual knowledge and make these videos and even hold these readings, it takes a certain type of strength and integrity and fortitude, because there's this other internal message that you're not worth it or you have no value. But I know I do. I know I bring value. And I know that what I talk about, what I've studied for, I've been certified on certain subjects, different modalities. This most likely because I just want to be of value. I want to provide a service of value that people see value in, not a luxury item, not, a luxury purchase, but of value to you. Something that can help inspire you or change your life or give you that aha moment. We all need those. I might have chaos in my own life because I've got some Neptune and Saturn going through the second house. But I can still do great readings and see what's going on outside of me. And so I hope that people realize that, and that my being honest about my own inner chaos financially does not scare people away. We all go through transits. No one is spared from the transits. No one is spared from certain transitions that are occurring and transits and aspects. We all have them in our horoscope chart. All I can do is my best for you when I look at your horoscope chart. So I hope this makes sense, and I thank you for listening and letting me make this honest exposure about my finances. Saturn in the second house and Neptune in the second house really has been no joke. I mean, it's been hard. I cannot lie. I can't wait for Saturn to get out of my second house. And but it's been a learning experience. It's been a learning experience. If you have had some issues with money or Saturn or Neptune going through your second house, let me know in the comments. I would love to know if anyone can relate to this, if this resonates with anyone, or if anyone's been through the same thing that I've been going through for several years. Much love, much light, many blessings to all who have listened. Bye.